Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and do turtlenecks make you look like you have longer hair? Because that's what I'm feeling right now. Anyway, let's get into today's video where I am unboxing yet another new box for the year. It's been really fun trying all this stuff out, and this is the American Influencer Beauty Bundle. And yeah, I'm not really a fan of the name. I've never liked the word influencer, and I am by no means an influencer, but I thought this box looked pretty interesting. It's a little bit different from some other beauty subscription boxes because it seems like each month they partner with a particular brand. So every month you are having products from one brand instead of various different ones. And they also let you know everything ahead of time in certain spoilers. So I believe if it's something that you don't like, you can choose to skip it after figuring out, what's going to be in the box. And yes, because I am an impatient person, I already looked to see what is inside of here. I've forgotten some things, so a little bit will be a surprise. I believe this box retails for $35 a month, so it is on the pricier side. However, they do provide all full-size items, and they promise that the value will be over $100. So without further ado, let's get on into this bad boy and see what we got. This month, they have partnered with Jason Wu, which is a beauty brand, so I believe the majority of products in here are makeup items, which is cool because a lot of the time with boxes, they might skew a little bit more heavily towards skincare, which, we've all got skin. I like skincare, but if you have too much, then it's just, you have 10 million products and you can't actually use one of them consistently. Or you do use one consistently and all the others go to waste. Woo! So on the inside of the box, it says, be strong, be beautiful, be you. And then whoop, there's everything inside. Well, there's the big old product card inside, and there's everything inside. Okay, so I believe I've been seeing some people say that this brand is at Target and they really like it. So it'll be interesting to see what's in here. It seems like based on the prices I'm seeing, these items aren't super duper expensive, which is kind of nice because if you like something, you can go out and buy it again and you won't feel like you have to shell out $1 million. That's one thing that can be kind of frustrating with subscription boxes. If you get something that's, a little sample and the full size is like $100 and you really like it, but you don't want to have to go out and spend $100. The most expensive thing in this box is $16, so not gonna break the bank. So first off, like I mentioned, that $16 product is this magic matte oil. This is what the box looks like. Apparently this is supposed to, I can speak English. Apparently this is supposed to make your skin go from oily to matte, which is something that I could use because my skin glistens like an oil slick when the sun hits it, because that's what it is, an oil slick. If you take one of those little like oil absorber pads and just stick it on my forehead, the whole thing will just, it's like if you had spilled water somewhere and taken a singular piece of toilet paper and just dropped it in there and see it all just, that's what my face is to oil. Anyway, so this seems like something that could really help me. So yes, they do address something in the description of this product where they say, yes, oil, but matte, which seems like a contradiction, but I will be interested to see how this works. So yeah, mattifying face oil, there it is. And this is 20 milliliter. This is 20 milliliters or 0.68 ounces. And it is cruelty-free, sulfate-free, paraben-free, vegan, phthalate-free, synthetic fragrance-free, and talc-free. It doesn't really have a smell. I don't know why I decided to smell it. Anyway, it says that this can be worn alone or as a makeup primer, which I think I will probably use it as that. I guess I don't really wear foundation, but I have a tinted moisturizer that, acts a decent amount like foundation. So the next time I put that on, I might put this on first and then see how that goes. So there's a little picture on the back here, if you guys can see. It might be a little hard to pick up on the camera, but there's one side of this person's face that's visibly more oily, and then the other side is less oily, so it's supposed to show before and after. Hopefully that's the way it works for me. We'll see. The best I can say for my oily skin is that sometimes I get a little bit of that dewy look. Anyway, going along with the theme of things that are wrong with my face, the next item in here is Saved by the Patch, these pimple patches. And I already get these from a different brand, you know, Mighty Patch. So I've been using patches like this and I really like them. They work really well for me. Sometimes when you're like, ooh, I feel a pimple coming on or something, or you see one a little bit, you can just stick it on there. And for me, it either kind of deflates it or just kind of like sucks out the gross, you know, like pus and stuff from underneath. I'm sorry, I know it's gross to talk about, but you know, that's what it does. And then on the side here, you can see actual sizes, and they provide 2 different sizes of patches, which is nice because sometimes what will happen to me if there's a little bit of a problem area, you might have 2 areas that are pretty close to each other, but too far apart for one patch. So I like that there's one that's a little bit bigger, so maybe it can cover, you know, 2 different areas at once. There are 36 different patches in here, which is a good amount, and I will be interested to see how this product kind of stacks up against the other type of patch product I already use. Next in here, we have a matte agave eyeshadow palette. So you can see there are 9 different shades here, which are all, you know, close to nude. And in the camera here, I think they're looking a little bit different than they do in real life. It's definitely picking up on more kind of like pinkiness or making it look a little bit more washed out. So I think the colors are a little different based on what I can see, but it says that they're all supposed to be nice and blendable. And because I am just kind of getting more makeup stuff, I'm definitely going to replace this with the one kind of nude eyeshadow palette that I have that is very old. So in this palette here, there's, you know, one in the 2 corners, there's a, you know, very light color and a very dark color. The bottom ones are a little bit more olive or greeny tone, and there are some that are a little bit more pink toned. So even though they are all matte, there's a little bit of variety in the colors as well. And this retails for $15. I believe I forgot to mention the patches retail for $12. Okay, moving on. We have another product that is called the Bush, which is not used for the part of the body that I associate that word with, but it is apparently a brow shaper, which is interesting. I usually don't do too much to my brows, so it'll be interesting to kind of try. I don't want to mess them up. But this looked interesting. I saw some people using this online. So it is a brow soap to tame unruly, bushy brows. So I guess it holds them in place. Like, I think you kind of like fluff them up and then put this on there and it just kind of like sticks them. I don't know. This retails for $14 and I just need to open this up to look at it. Ah, okay. So you're supposed to use this with an eyebrow brush, which I don't own. Ooh. It's very smooth. Like, it doesn't feel like there's an actual product here. So, because I know you're supposed to mist this with water to kind of activate it. So you've got this nice little compact here. Ooh, yes, hello camera. You've got this nice little compact here that you can use with the mirror so you can, you know, watch yourself closely as you apply it. If I do acquire an eyebrow brush sometime soon, I'll be sure to try this out. Like I said, I don't do too much to my brows now, but this seems like something that's a little bit low maintenance. Like, you just kind of spray it, dab it on there, and then just kind of style them as you would like. Okay, and ooh, I didn't know there was this much in here. Okay, so we've got a lip liner pencil. So this is Stay in Line lip liner pencil in Parisian Chic. You guys can see here, I believe it's that kind of color there at the end. So it says that this is a soft and creamy lip liner pencil that's designed to fill, shape, or line the lips. Infused with vitamin E and jojoba oil, Stay in Line will keep your lips hydrated and nourished. This lip liner glides on smoothly and finishes matte. And so this is a nude color. So this is a pretty big pencil. I'm not used to seeing them this large. And okay, I'm kind of confused as to why the product is like this long if there's no kind of, you know, like twisting it up like a little, like one of those old little Crayola crayon things. Because that's what I am reminded of here. But yeah, this is a really nice nude color, if you guys can see there. And it says that, you know, it could be used as a liner or just, you know, to fill in the lips if you just want a complete nude look. Then in the same Stay in Line product line, we have another one included in here, which is in the shade Royal. And this is a mauve nude. So it's still, I guess, considered in the nude range, but it's a little bit more reddish. There's a little bit more pigmentation to it. So this is the shade on here. You can see in the little tip and underneath. There you go. So a bit more pigmented. And if I were to use these, I would probably go with this one because I don't have as many nude lip looks, but it is nice to have the option. Okay, and then finally we have 2 lipsticks here. Oh, I was wrong. Okay, this is not just a lipstick. This is Hot Fluff, and it is for your lips, eyes, and cheeks. So there are 2 of them here that you can see. They're both kind of, I don't want to say unusual colors, but not maybe the norm of just, you know, straight pinky or red. So this one here, Jelly Roll, is called a Mulberry Violet color. Let's open it up and take a peek at this bad boy. So it says that this is a matte lipstick that has been formulated to be easily blendable and feels just like skin. Each shade is supposed to be universally flattering on different skin tones, which is nice. And it would be interesting to use this for like your cheeks and your eyes too. I don't personally think I would put this color on my cheeks, but it'd be interesting to use as like eyelids. Ooh, I love the way new products look. I don't want to use them because I don't want to mess it up, but I am going to try this on actually. We'll see. I'm going to use the little bush mirror. There you go. Okay. First of all, just like right off the bat, it does glide on very well. It is really smooth and really creamy. I'm really bad at keeping things in the lines. But yes, so this is the Mulberry Violet color. I do actually really like this shade. I do think it went on pretty easily. I kind of, well, had a little bit of trouble because I'm getting over a cold sore that was there. So I was kind of trying to go around it. But I think it is really pretty. I like it a lot and it went on really smooth. And it's definitely something that I could see myself using in the future. Okay, and then last but not least, we have this other shade of the Hot Fluff lip, cheek, and eye stick. This is the shade Eclair, and it says it's more of a brick red. Nope, that's wrong. It says it's more of a copper red. And so it definitely is very kind of like coppery, orangey color. And so I won't put it on because I've got this on my lips, but I'll just do a little swatch on the back of my hand here. And yeah, that it rubs on super, super smooth. So that is the kind of coppery color that we've got going on there. I like the look of that one too. So I'm really happy about these. I think there's a lot of stuff that I could use in here. And like I said, I'm trying to get a little bit more into makeup, so it's nice to receive some of these things, and you know, they're full-size products as well, which is super nice. So there were 8 items in this box, all full size, and the grand retail total is $101, so only paying $35 really isn't that bad. And like I said, if you don't like the, you know, brand or products that are in the box, you can skip a month. I really like the look of some of these products, and I'm happy that none of them are super duper expensive. So if I wanted to try more from this brand, I could just go to, you know, my local Target and try it out and not break the bank. I think for the amount of stuff in here, there is a pretty good value because these products are not so overpriced to begin with. I know other places could sell a palette like this for a lot more than $15. And I know some people really like this brand and the fact that it is more affordably priced. So I'm really excited to try some of this out over the next couple months. That's all I've got for today. So if you like the look of this stuff, let me know in the comments below. Have you heard of this box before? I know it's not quite as popular as some of the other ones. Also, feel free to leave me a comment if you just want to say hi. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!